Welcome to Global Economic Press, where we deliver trusted global finance and economic news, analysis, and reports, empowering leaders and investors with reliable, timely insights. I'm your host, Alex Brady. In today's episode, we delve into a significant initiative in the fight against the opioid crisis. The city of Mobile has made remarkable strides with its Project Persevere, a comprehensive opioid abatement program that has delivered over 117,000 services in its first year. Join us as we explore how this collaborative effort is setting a new standard for opioid crisis management and community resilience. The Mobile City Council on Tuesday recognized the organizations behind the city's first full year of opioid abatement programming, as Mayor Spiro Cheriogotis proclaimed August 11, 2026, Project Persevere Day in the city of Mobile. From June 1st, 2020 through May 31st, 2026, the 16 award recipients, selected through an open, competitive process administered by the Helios Alliance, delivered 117,444 services to 13,388 mobile residents across the full continuum of care, prevention, treatment, survival programs, and coordination and communication. The cost per individual served was $143.81, making this among the most efficient and effective deployments of opioid settlement funds nationally. In early 2025, the City Council unanimously approved $1,743 for 16 applications representing 18 organizations, each recommended by an independent evaluation team of mobile community members with expertise spanning medicine, law, public safety, community development, and lived experience. Helios conducted 6 monitoring and reporting periods over the award year and convened the recipients for regular in-person meetings. The recipients were not funded as isolated programs. They were selected to build a continuum, interconnected investments across the full arc of the opioid crisis, said Caroline Etherton, chair of the Helios Alliance. What Mobile built this year, a continuum of care that spans from a baby born healthier because her mother had prenatal support, to a teenager in a school hallway trained to help a peer in crisis, to a man who walked our streets in addiction, walking into a college classroom, is both exceptional and replicable. The model is documented, the data are real, the relationships are built. What emerged over the course of the year was an ecosystem of care that no single organization could have built alone. Award recipients shared innovations, cross-referred participants, and built working relationships that extended far beyond the formal requirements of the grant process. A transportation model piloted by one recipient was adopted by others. Prevention programming expanded into new venues because organizations were in the room together. A participant referred by one program found housing through another. Together, this collaborative footprint spanned more than 60 local organizations. We're pleased to partner with Helios Alliance to provide funding for these 16 organizations that help thousands of Mobilians overcome addiction in many different ways through Project Persevere, said Mayor Spiro Cheriogotis. Partnerships are an incredibly important part of so much of what we do, and to see the good this collaboration has done should be inspiring to all Mobilians. In addition to direct services, 1,921 mobile residents took part in community research and focus groups during the award period. That research, which found that about 80% of mobile residents support opioid solutions, but only about half can identify where to find help, has informed the messaging and targeting of a paid media campaign. The city's opioid abatement initiative is called Project Persevere, a name chosen with intention. For a person in crisis, it is both an instruction and an affirmation. For a caregiver, it is recognition of labor that too often goes unseen. For the broader community, it is a reframing of the opioid crisis, not as a failure to be hidden, but as a challenge the city is working to solve together. The Project Persevere website, www.projectpersevere.com, lists free, locally available treatment, prevention, and crisis resources. A paid media campaign will launch later this month, directing residents to the site. This past year has been one of the most supported years we have ever felt as a community of people with like goals to help people find recovery, said Valerie McKinley, Executive Director of Home of Grace for Women. Award recipients recognized include Into Light Project, Goldfinch Health, Mobile Metro Treatment Center, Mobile Community Corrections Program, Wellborn Strategies and Yosemite Consulting, Home of Grace for Women, Lifelines Counseling Services, Mobile County Veterans Treatment Court, USA Health Children's and Women's Hospital, Franklin Primary Health Center, Waterfront Rescue Mission, Mobile Area Interfaith Conference, Mobile United, Door to Serenity, Boys and Girls Clubs of South Alabama, and the Lovelady Center. About the Helios Alliance. The Helios Alliance is a national leader in data-driven opioid abatement strategy, working with communities to design competitive, independently reviewed, and rigorously monitored processes for investing opioid settlement funds. For more information, visit theheliosalliance.com.